Good morning, kids. Welcome to Wednesday's Cooking with Mr. Blair. Today, we're going to be making a simple but essential breakfast. All you will need is eggs, butter, and toast. And there's a couple optional things. We are going to be making eggs, but you can always spice up some eggs with, some vegetables, cheese, even some meat if you'd like. But it's optional. Today, we're just going to be making some simple scrambled eggs, having a little bit of toast, and that'll be a nice light breakfast. So, before we get too carried away, let's kind of take a look at our checklist to see what we're getting, or what are we going to be doing today. So, give me a second. Let's take a look here. It's a little slippery today. So, let's take a look. Step 1, always you're going to ask for permission. We all know that one now. Step 2, you're going to turn on the stove with a frying pan to medium heat. Step 3, you're going to add about 1 tablespoon, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on how many eggs you're using, of butter to your pan. Okay? And then step 4, you're going to crack an egg or multiple eggs, depending on how many you're making, into your frying pan. Oh, got a little smudged out on the end there. Step 5, you're going to scramble your eggs until cooked. So basically what you want to do is you're going to stir them up, scramble them until basically you don't see any runny or translucent egg, which is clear. You want it cooked. And then, step 6, you'll serve and enjoy. Step 7, you get to clean up. Okay? You kids ready to get started? Okay, so meet me over in the kitchen. Not the kitchen. Why do I do this every time? Meet me over to the sink and we'll wash our hands. Okay. Hello, children. I'm back. Okay, so my hands are nice and clean. Now I've asked for my permission. I am allowed to be in the kitchen. I hope you guys have done that so far. Now I'm going to turn on my stove to about medium. Okay, so medium. If your stove says off, then it's going to be low, medium, high. Put it into medium. If it's numbered from off being 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up until 9, 5 is typically medium. Okay? Again, ask for help with your parents if they're around, and follow along with me. Here we go. Okay, so step 2. Turn on stove with frying pan to medium heat. So I'm going to turn on my stove to medium heat. Okay? Turn on a little bit, and then I'm going to add a teaspoon of butter here shortly, okay? So let that warm up. But I got my eggs. Typically, a serving of eggs is 1 to 2 eggs. Depending on how you feel, you can have more, I guess you can't really have less than 1 unless you're going to sit there and half your egg, but we'll save that for another day, okay? So, it's heating up. Plug in my toaster. Who's gonna have toast with their eggs? Me. Okay, stove's heating up. Kids are all tuned in. My toaster here's just starting to turn on. Got my bread, and I got my eggs. You guys following along? All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take about my teaspoon of butter. Put it in there, and it'll start to melt, okay? Once the butter starts to melt, then you can start adding your eggs. Okay. So I'm gonna have 2 eggs. And when you are making eggs, you can always add water or even milk or cream. It just kind of fluffs them up a bit. It's a really nice add. Okay, so my butter is being melted. Stir it all around so it's nice even around all the edges. Okay, there we go. You see? Okay, now I take my egg. I'm gonna take it up to the side of the frying pan. Or, actually, here's a great tip. I learned this one from a fellow teacher. What she did was she grabbed, where was it? She grabbed a butter knife and she cracked the middle of it. And then she'd take her fingers, crack them there. That allows for no runny eggs on the side of your frying pan, which I thought was a great idea. Okay, there's one egg. There's the second egg. Okay. Now with your eggshells, you'll want to go put those in the compost. All the way I go over here. Here's my nice little compost. Now rinse your hands if you get any egg on your hands. So let's take a look. So right now, my eggs look like that. Okay? But right now, what you can do is you can just poke that, stir that all up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to let that cook for a little bit, okay? And then it's going to dry up. You see how it's all like clear? It's not quite cooked. That was when I was saying it was translucent. You want to make sure it's all fully cooked because that does not look appealing right now. All right. There we go. Oh, peekaboo. How are you kids? A little close up to this lovely, microwave oven. Okay, so now I can start hearing my eggs are starting to sizzle. So that means I'm going to start stirring them up a little bit. Okay, here we go. And from here, it's not going to take too much longer. It only takes a couple minutes to scramble up some eggs. Okay. Okay, let's grab plate. Now, woo! I'm just grabbing some toast or some bread, put in my toaster. Okay. Doot, doot. Alright. Eggs are frying up nicely. You know what? They're almost done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what the eggs look like when they're cooked. So, you see that right there? There's no clear egg in there. It's all cooked up. Just to double check, you stir it around a little bit. Just make sure everything's all cooked in there. Everything looks good. Okay. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Now, place you friends back over here while I get things ready. Okay. And like I said, you could add onions, you can add a protein, ham, turkey, chicken, anything that you'd like to throw in there, you just add it and it'll make it pretty tasty. I like adding veggies and cheese usually, but today my fridge was a little empty, but that's okay. Later today I'll be going to do some grocery shopping. Who wants to join doing a cooking grocery shop with Mr. Blair? Feel free to send me an email. Not I'm kidding. Okay. Looks like my eggs are done. I can take them, Put them right here. Nice. Okay. Now, make sure you turn off the oven. Okay. That is a really important thing to do. You never want to keep your oven on. Okay, so now let's take a look at these eggs. They're on my plate. Let's see what they're looking pretty good. Okay. Add a little bit of pepper to them. A little T-Rex pepper. There we go. And if you like salt, add salt. It's not a problem there. I personally don't like salt, but hey, that doesn't mean you don't. Okay, so let's see. Looks like my toast is all toasted up. Take that, take that. Then, go to get that butter knife. Bring old Willie the Whale, because Willie the Whale is my butter. Peekaboo! Now, you get some peanut butter because, you know, peanut butter is good. Get some of that. Throw that on there. Alright, I'll put Willie the Whale away. Take my peanut butter. Okay. Peanut butter's away. And there you have it. Pretty easy, hey kids? Just a couple, you know, nice light little breakfast. Eggs and toast. Today was just one of those simple recipes which, you know, you can all do from all ages, as long as you have some parents around to help you out, right? So again, hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. I look forward to seeing your guys' photos and some videos if you guys make some. But for now, you know, go and enjoy your breakfast, and I look forward to teaching you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.